Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be when you are all that I...
Hey Hans family, and welcome to HANZOWEEN day motherfucking 4. HANZOWEEN is 31 tutorials, a tutorial every day of October. Today is going to be a collab with my best friend Des. You guys may know her as Desone. You guys definitely need to check her out on Instagram. She is the shit, such an amazing artist. I love her so damn much. I love artists that are detail oriented, and that's what she is, so go check her out. All product details will be listed down below. I'll have prices, codes, links, whatever you guys need to pick up these products if you're interested, and let's get to the tutorial. As always, I'm going to start drawing out where I am going to have my rotting flesh. On my face, my eye bag, around where my teeth are going to be, and on my chest. For the heart, I am trying to make it look as anatomically correct as possible, so I'm looking at a reference picture. And I would definitely suggest you guys do the same. It's not perfect, but I wanted the general idea. For zombie skin, I'm using some yellow paint, and I am just going to put this in a nice opaque layer all over my face and chest. Around your eyes, since we are going in for a beauty look, make sure to gently blend it into your skin color with your finger. There's no reason to put the yellow paint all over your eyes as well, since it's going to be covered up. This eyeshadow is called Lemon Drop from Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and it is so awesome, yellow and kind of this gold sheen to it, and so I am going to just pat that all over the yellow paint to set it. I was going to go in with a matte shadow, but this color was just too cool to pass up. You guys have seen me use this product quite a bit, but I didn't really talk about the brush too much. This is the MORPHE G2 brush, and it's very dense, so it's great for packing on that grease paint on top of the water-activated paint. You can use it to really pack on the color and then slowly blend it out. I did decide that I wanted a couple more little zombie spots, so I'm just taking a wet paper towel and wiping off some of the paint. Makeup Geek's White Lies eyeshadow is a very white, matte eyeshadow, so I'm just taking that and setting all of the white grease paint that I did just put down. You do want to set this, like I've said before, so that it doesn't move around at all, and it's very opaque. With Kryolan's UV Pink Aquacolor, this shit is like bright motherfucking pink. I'm going to fill in a few of the places of my rotting flesh with this bright pink. I didn't want to do all of it with bright pink, so I kind of focused around where the bones and teeth exposed are going to be. The other ones I do want to fill in with teal. That's why neon pop art kind of zombies are so much fun, because you can really do whatever you want with them and mix and match colors. It's really a great place to be as creative as you motherfucking want to be. For our creepy zombie teeth, I'm going to start using some white paint and just filling in where I want the teeth to be. These don't have to be exact because we are going to be outlining them and sharpening them up a little later, but I do want just a general placement of where I am going to put them. Make sure that your teeth do curve upwards slightly, because naturally with your bone they would curve upwards instead of just going completely straight across your face. I'm using my favorite E10 brush by Sigma, which is a small liner brush to just clean up the teeth so that they're all symmetrical to each other. Well, as symmetrical as I can get them. Filling in the rest of our little rotted out zombie pieces, I'm using Mehron Makeup's Teal paint. I thought that yellow and this hot ass pink and teal looked really pretty together, and I have not ever tried to do a yellow zombie, so I thought that these colors went perfectly together. You could also try out some colors that are complementary to each other, like purple and yellow, orange and blue, or even red and green. I wanted to fill in my nose with black because I did not want it to match in with the blue and pink. My nose is completely gone, so of course it would be black. So just fill that in really quick. Since my bones are exposed, I just want to fill those in quickly with a little bit of white paint. You could change this up by adding in a rib cage, adding in just a couple rib bones, whatever you choose. I wanted to try out to add a little bit of my skull exposed, so I'm just filling that in really quick, and then cleaning up and adding a little more teal and pink to some of the areas that I did add in a little more color. Like I said before, I did want the heart to be generally correct, so looking at the reference picture again, I filled in portions of the heart with red and blue paint from Mehron. This is most definitely not 100% correct, but that's okay. I wanted the general idea. You know I had to add some shading in there. I couldn't just leave it like that. So using Sugarpill's Flamepoint eyeshadow, which is a bright matte orange eyeshadow, I went ahead and added some little bit of contour to the places of my face that would have a little bit of shadow to them. Under my jawline, my shoulders, and a little bit under my brow bone. Outlining everything will 1000% make your zombie come together. It will really give it that pop art effect, so just using that E10 brush from Sigma and the black paint from Mehron, I am going to start outlining everything. Outline your rotting flesh, outline your bones, everywhere. To really give it that pop art effect even more, you want to start adding in some little hatch marks. I'm doing these all around the rotting flesh to show that it's kind of curved and has little marks coming through, and I'm also doing it to show a little bit of shadow by my collarbones and under my jawline. This is basically the equivalent in pop art to shadow. If you want to show that there's a little bit of shadow or darkness in one part of your body, use a bold, dark black line to really add that in. Sugarpill's Dollipop eyeshadow and the Morphe G14 brush was perfect for starting to add a little bit of shading in some of these areas. What we're trying to do is show that the yellow skin is on top and hanging over these rotting flesh parts. Realistically, that yellow hanging over that pink would cast a shadow down on top of it. Also, for just a little more effect, I am including in Makeup Geek's Corrupt eyeshadow. I want to keep that closer to the very edge of the shadow. The blue needs some shading just like the pink did, so I'm using Sugarpill's Velocity and Afterparty and a little bit of Makeup Geek's Corrupt eyeshadow to really give the effect that that yellow is hanging over the blue as well. You wouldn't have to do this step if you don't want, but I like adding in as much dimension as possible, even when I am trying to not add in that much. I'm going in with the black again, and I'm adding even more of those little hatch marks and some more of those little black holes in my skin. As you can see, those little hatch marks, man, they fucking make this shit look pop art. You don't have to use those hatch marks just to create shadow, you can also do it to highlight. So I wanted to highlight a little bit of the heart, since if I just added shadow, it wouldn't pop out as much as I want it to. And now what would pop art be without some motherfucking dots? So I'm adding some dots with that Sigma E10 brush and the white paint. And I didn't want to add dots all over because I didn't want to cover up some of these cool bold lines that I have. So I'm just adding some on the yellow portion of my skin in a few random spots. As for the cut crease, guys, I did just speed it up. I'm using Sugarpill's Dollipop, Love Plus, and Makeup Geek's Corrupt. I did this because I do have a full tutorial on this exact cut crease, but with browns on my channel, and I'll leave a link down below for that, so you can watch that if you are curious to see how to do a cut crease. These Vegas nail lashes were the perfect lashes to wear with this look, and then I wanted to add in my contacts. And here's the finished look. You guys, pop art zombies are so fucking easy to do. They're so quick. I think you can make them so cool looking. You don't need a whole lot of skill and intense skill to do it. They're fucking badass. I hope you guys liked this. And like I've said in my other tutorials, if you do recreate this, please use the hashtag HANZOWEEN. I'm so interested to see what you guys want to do, what you guys recreate, what you're going to be for Halloween, so let a bitch know, okay? Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow.